And I remember, like, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but like, I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Stop what you're doing and gather round, folks. We've got some piping, hot tea brewing in the scandalous world of P. Diddy. Yeah, you heard it right. The man himself is back in the spotlight, and this time it's not for his chart-topping hits or lavish parties. No, this is far juicier. From whispers about his alleged ties to Tupac to those messy breakups that had us all clutching our pearls. Remember Cassie?
New lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, bringing some serious claims against the music mogul.
Just when you thought you've heard it all, enter Lil Rod spilling the beans about some shady stuff during their collab on Diddy's latest album. And hold on to your seats, because this roller coaster ride's got more loops than you can imagine. Revenge videos, assault allegations, oh, and did we mention a woman stepping forward, claiming mistreatment when she was just a teen? Yeah, it's a wild ride, folks. And no one knows this better than Kristin Cavallari, who recently peeled back the layers on an unsettling encounter with none other than Diddy himself.
Yeah, he's in like hot water right now.
It's bad. Well, I dodged a bullet.
Yeah, that could.
In a recent episode of her podcast, Let's Be Honest, Cavallari spilled the tea about a jaw-dropping encounter with Diddy himself. Apparently, the hip-hop mogul didn't just have an eye for chart-topping hits. He also had his sights set on Cavallari attempting to woo her in a way only Diddy could, with a lavish display of affection that would make even Hollywood blush. Cavallari recounted the tale of a Valentine's Day she'll never forget. At the tender age of 22, she found herself on the receiving end of a grand gesture from Diddy. A bouquet of flowers bigger than life itself, a mountain of chocolates, a teddy bear that could rival the size of a small car, and let's not forget, enough booze to fuel a raging party for days.
And, I mean, it was like, holy shit. And it was like multiple people like bringing into my house.
It was a scene straight out of a romantic comedy, but as Cavallari tells it, the reality was far from picture perfect. He told me he had a TV crush on me and he wanted to take me out, Cavallari recounted. I just kept, poo-pooing it, and then I finally said no. And thank the lucky stars she did, because what came next was a series of allegations that would make anyone's skin crawl. Anderson, her co-host, chimed in, expressing relief that Cavallari had dodged what could have been a perilous situation. Yeah, it could have been you, he remarked, a stark reminder of the dangers lurking beneath Diddy's charming facade.
Because I was 21. Now as an adult, I'm like, red flag, and clearly.
But what exactly did Cavallari avoid? What horrors lay in store for those who found themselves entangled in Diddy's web of influence and power? Well, buckle up, because the horror stories are pouring in thick and fast, revealing a side of Diddy that's beyond chilling. Remember Cassie, Diddy's former flame? Yeah, turns out she wasn't just strutting around in designer clothes and popping bottles at exclusive parties. According to her longtime friend Tiffany Red, there was a darker side to her relationship with Diddy.
Back into the corner, and he was like cussing her out with his hand in her face.
Later that night, Red, who was staying at Cassie's home, says she awoke to screaming.
In a jaw-dropping interview, Tiffany recounted how Diddy allegedly coerced Cassie into participating in what can only be described as horrifying freak-offs in exchange for music opportunities. Yeah, you heard that right. It's like something straight out of a nightmare. Tiffany claimed that Cassie confided in her about these freak-offs, where Diddy would reportedly hire male sex workers to engage in intimate acts with Cassie while he watched. Talk about twisted power dynamics.
And I remember like looking in his eyes, and I said to him, what did y'all do? Because I could see that she was like really sedated. That was the first time I ever seen her.
Can you even imagine the sheer horror and discomfort Cassie must have felt in those moments? It's beyond comprehension. And if that wasn't enough, Tiffany dropped another bombshell, alleging that Diddy would only focus on Cassie's music career when she complied with his sick demands. So all his hits we groove to, they might have come at a chilling cost.
Do you believe Diddy is a dangerous person?
Yes.
But it doesn't end there. Tiffany also claimed that Cassie bore physical evidence of Diddy's alleged abuse, citing a shocking incident where Cassie sported a black eye under her makeup at a red carpet event. It's the stuff nightmares are made of. I think a lot of people, especially in the Black community, I've seen the narrative of they just trying to take a Black man down. And it's just that's not what this is about. This is about accountability and a reckoning. That's just the bottom line, Tiffany emphasized, defending Cassie's decision to come forward. And she's not alone in her accusations. Diddy's denials and attempts to salvage his reputation have fallen flat in the face of mounting allegations. It's a tale of power, abuse, and at terrifying lengths, some will go to maintain control. But just when you thought the plot couldn't thicken any further, a bombshell dropped in the form of the latest lawsuit against Diddy. Rodney Lil Rod Jones, the producer who collaborated with Diddy on his latest album, has filed a jaw-dropping $30 million civil suit against the hip-hop mogul. And let us tell you, the accusations are nothing short of shocking.
This lawsuit is so long. It's so many, it's so many things that, he's claiming Diddy did.
In his 70-page filing, Jones paints a disturbing picture of life under Diddy's roof, alleging a litany of illegal activities and sexual misconduct. He claims that while working on the album, he was subjected to mistreatment of the most grotesque nature. From allegations of Diddy fondling his genitals to coercing him into various sexual acts, the details are enough to make your skin crawl. But here's where it gets even more sinister. Jones alleges that Diddy not only hosted parties where underage women were present, but also engaged in administering substances to attendees. It's a horrifying revelation that adds another layer of darkness to an already murky situation.
It's just crazy. Just read.
And if that wasn't enough, Jones accuses Diddy of boasting about his powerful connections in a threatening manner, brandishing guns, and even bragging about getting away with shooting people. It's a chilling glimpse into the alleged reality behind Diddy's glamorous facade. But perhaps the most shocking revelation of all is the claim that Diddy forced Jones to cover up a shooting that occurred inside a bathroom at LA's Chalice Studios. While some details of the lawsuit have come under scrutiny, with allegations being refuted and discrepancies being pointed out, the overarching narrative remains deeply troubling.
Claims that he was also told Combs' head of security, Fahim Muhammad, had the power to make people disappear.
And here's where things take an unexpected turn. According to the lawsuit filed by Lil Rod Jones, Diddy purportedly disclosed to him that he had intimate relations with rapper Meek Mill and redub sensation Usher. Though their names were redacted in the legal documents, the descriptions provided in the footnotes unmistakably point to Meek and Usher, leaving tongues wagging and eyebrows raised. These bombshell revelations have ignited a firestorm of speculation within the music industry. Meek Mill, known for his hard-hitting lyrics and unapologetic demeanor, swiftly refuted the claims, vehemently denying any involvement with Diddy beyond professional collaboration. However, the mere association of his name with such salacious allegations has undoubtedly rocked the hip-hop community to its core.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
Similarly, Usher, an icon in the R&B world, found himself embroiled in controversy as his name was thrust into the spotlight alongside Diddy's. This isn't the first time Usher's relationship with Diddy has come under scrutiny. In a recent interview, Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, made startling accusations regarding Usher's ties to the hip-hop mogul. Deal alleged that Usher was a victim of grooming by Diddy, shedding light on the complexities of their association. Usher's connection with Diddy traces back to his formative years in the music industry when he lived under Diddy's roof for a year. Deal's claims, coupled with the recent lawsuit filed by Lil Rod Jones, have cast a shadow over Usher's past experiences with Diddy, prompting calls for transparency and accountability within the music industry. However, it's crucial to approach these allegations with caution, recognizing that they remain unproven accusations until verified by proper legal proceedings. Nevertheless, the mere mention of Meek Mill and Usher in connection with Diddy's alleged misconduct underscores the gravity of the situation and the urgent need for a thorough investigation into these claims.
Yeah, the Usher part, that's a touchy situation, man.
But delving into this murky territory is no easy feat, especially when eagle-eyed fans have started digging up old accusations and interviews about Diddy, unearthing a trove of previously overlooked revelations. Take, for instance, Gina Huynh, whose warnings about Diddy surfaced several years ago, only to be brushed aside by the public. In a resurfaced 2019 interview with controversial blogger Tasha K, Huynh recounted her tumultuous relationship with Diddy, painting a harrowing picture of alleged abuse and manipulation.
Like the first 3-4 months, he was really nice, but then after that, he started being
She claimed Diddy subjected her to physical violence, describing an incident where he allegedly stomped on her stomach and dragged her by the hair. "I couldn't breathe. He kept hitting me. I was pleading to him, 'Can you just stop? I can't breathe,'" she revealed. But it wasn't just physical abuse. According to Huynh, Diddy also inflicted emotional and mental torment, constantly comparing her to other women, particularly Cassie. She recounted a heartbreaking tale of becoming pregnant with Diddy's child, only to be offered money to terminate the pregnancy.
I was naive and young when I met him, so I feel like he tried to take advantage of that and manipulate me. It made me feel low about myself.
These resurfaced allegations shed new light on the patterns of behavior attributed to Diddy, highlighting a disturbing trend of alleged abuse and manipulation. And while Diddy's representatives have yet to respond to these specific claims, they add another layer of complexity to an already convoluted narrative. In the wake of Cassie's lawsuit and Lil Rod Jones' explosive allegations, the music industry finds itself at a crossroads, grappling with uncomfortable truths and unsettling revelations. The spotlight on Diddy's alleged misconduct has prompted soul-searching within the industry, with calls for accountability echoing louder than ever before. Now, dear viewers, as we navigate through the whirlwind of revelations surrounding P. Diddy and the entangled web of allegations, we urge you to share your thoughts with us. What are your reactions to these jaw-dropping revelations? Do you believe there's more to uncover, or have we already seen enough? Drop your comments below and let your voice be heard in this ongoing saga. Until next time, keep those eyes peeled for the latest gossip, and may your tea always be as hot as the headlines.